Hi, my name is Tim. I'm a data science fellow at Insight. Today, I'm very happy to introduce to you my Insight project, Smart Deal, which is a web app for consumers to predict the next sales event. So suppose I need more running shoes for the summer. It's actually not very emergent. I can wait for a couple of weeks. So the question I'm thinking is, should I buy them now or should I wait? So I then look at the internet to see if there is a deal currently available for, in this case, Nike. If I didn't find the deal, I'm thinking, when can I get the deal? When is the next sales event for Nike? But if I indeed find a deal, I'm also thinking, is it a good deal? Can I get a better discount if I wait a little bit longer? So in order to answer all these questions, I built this web app. It's called Smart Deal. Let's first take a look at how it works. So when you open the web app, first you can select the brand you are looking for. In this case, I'm looking for Nike shoes, so I select Nike. And then you can choose how many weeks do you want to wait. Then my machine learning model will give you the predictions on having certain type of sales events in 2 weeks time window. So in this case, it's very likely to get 20% off for Nike in the next 2 weeks. So the suggestion for me here is to wait. Besides the predictions, I also provide historical sales event data for the brand you are choosing here. So as you can see here, different brands actually have different patterns for sales events. In this case, Adidas, they never give you any discounts from February to April. So in order to address this problem, I have to train a completely different model for different brands. So this is basically how the web application works. Now, I have already shown you the final predictions of the model. I want to walk you through now the workflow of this project. So let me first start with the data source. So all the historical sales event data I have shown you are collected from this website called DealMoon. So it's a website that will post almost all the currently available deals. For example, here I show you one of the posts on their website, and I script this website and collect the following 3 informations. First, the description of the deal, and also the time they post the deal. And finally, I collect this the date the deal will end. After I collect all this data, I do data preprocessing, because DealMoon will not only post a currently available deal, but also post advertisements. For example, here, when Nike launch a new product, they will send a new post. And also, different sales events are very different. For example, here, up to 60% off for selected items are actually not as good as this extra 20% off for all the clearance items, although 60% off seems a larger discount. So the sales events I'm focusing on is the extra 20% off type of store-wide sales events. So then I need to do feature engineering, because initially the only feature I have is the time they post the deal. So after engineering, I generate 18 new features. I incorporate seasonality into the model, and I incorporate autocorrelations by adding features like sales event 1 day or 2 days before the current date. And also I add statistical features like what is the maximum discount within the last 15 or 30 days. So after feature engineering, I do model selection and model validation. So let me first talk about how I validate the model. I will hold the data from 2018 to 2019 for the final evaluation of the model. And then I will train the model from 2015 to 2018 in this forward training fashion. So the evaluation metric I'm using is the position, because this is what matters to the users when they use the web. Because I don't want to give the users the wrong predictions. So the baseline model I'm comparing here is just to replicate last year's result. As you can see here, it performs not very good, especially on those sales events. Then I use a logistic regression. The performance have an increase. And eventually, I will use the XGBoost because that gives the best model performance. So this concludes the workflow of this project. The consumers can use this web app to make better decisions when online shopping, so they can save money and save time. Online stores can also use this web to understand consumer behavior, because different consumers have different sensitivity on time and also on the promotion you are giving them. Online store can also use this web to make predictions on their competitors' sales event and adjust their own promotion strategy accordingly. So again, my name is Tim. I'm from University of Minnesota. I'm a PhD student studying theoretical condensed matter physics, specifically on the theory of superconductivity. So in Minnesota, I'm using mathematical models to make predictions on experimental data. At Insight, I use machine learning models to make predictions on business data. So if you think this project is interesting, please feel free to contact me, and thank you for your attention.